Alright, so this week in Ireland, we have robberies, we have people breaking world records, we have kids winning 50k, we touch on the leaving seat, and we have plenty more. What's the crack? Welcome back. If you're new around here, my name is Adam Redmond. Also, if you're not even new around here and you've watched a couple of videos, I have a bone to pick with you because I was looking at the statistics and apparently 40% of you that are watching this video aren't even subscribed yet. So do me a favour, go and hit that button. So like, come on, just what are you doing? Also, another bone to pick with you. Views are a bit low in last week's video, so did you forget to watch it or did it just not pop up? Because I'm telling you, you better go and watch it after this video. Now, I'm just going to start off with something we haven't had in a very long time, and that is robberies. Gardaí hunt 3 thugs suspected of cash and transit robbery at Blanchardstown shopping centre in North Dublin. So the people robbed the cash and transit box in a dodgy yellow Opel Zafira and 3 of them absolutely took off. Now, since it's been 2 or 3 months since the last time anything like this happened, I'm not sure what I said would happen first, whether it be this again or an ATM robbery, which we're still waiting for because they've gone out of fashion. You're wondering why my voice is a little bit different, I might be talking a little bit lower and have low energy. That is because it is currently 1:30 in the morning. So I'm up fairly late trying to get this video done, so if you can do me a massive favour and smash a like on it right now, just go down, takes 2 seconds out of your day and costs you absolutely nothing, but it helps me out an awful lot. So there you go, do me a favour, drop a like on this video. 3 Dubliners break world record after swimming from North Channel from down to Scotland in 9 hours and 20 minutes, breaking the world record by a whopping 38 minutes. Over 34 kilometres worth of strong currents and freezing cold water. No thank you. Anyways, this is the picture there of the 3 world record holders. Fair play to the 3 of you. Now this I feel like I talk about far too often because it's a regular occurrence. It happens every single week. Swimming bans for several Dublin beaches after wastewater overflows during weather hell. Yep, of course, for those of you that are regular watchers to this, you'll know that I'm talking about the Ringsend plant. All the heavy rainwater over the weekend basically caused an overflow of wastewater. So as a result, there's now swimming bans for Dollymount, the 40-foot Sandymount, Merrion, Sea Point, Sandy Cove, Killiney and White Rock. Do I know where half of them are? No, not really. Sure, I've no doubt that it'll be back next week for another mention. And while we're on the topic of water, drinking water in Dublin found to have 10 times legal limit of lead, which may cause cancer. Oh yeah, and also touching on what I said earlier about being 1:30 in the morning, that is why I'm in a different spot of the gaff. I'm usually back there, but that's closer to that door, and I'm trying to talk into the curtains and the mic obviously, but hopefully the curtains can soak up half of my voice and I don't wake up the family. Moving on. Irish couple who struggle to conceive defy fertility odds as they get ready to welcome miracle quadruplets. Good luck with that. As you can see, there's the picture there, and Jesus Christ, that's some size bum. She'll probably get charged property tax on that soon enough. Imagine 4 little babies, like 3, yeah, no bother, but 4, you can't even fit 4 into a normal car. 3 girls and just 1 boy. Jesus Christ, he's gonna have an absolute headache all the way until he moves out. Anyways, good luck to the couple. I'm sure you're delighted after not being able to conceive, so fair play to you, and I hope all goes well. Moving down to Cork, we're on the notion of some good news. Cork teen lands 45 grand in Google Science Fair with innovative way to clean microplastics out of our oceans. Fair play to the young man, as you can see him in the picture there. Congratulations on your new techniques, and all you watching, don't ask me to explain his techniques or what the fuck he created, because I honestly haven't a brace. But again, fair play young man, all the best. Now while we're on the notion of Cork, we're going to stay down there for the next story. Cork woman claims she aged overnight after finding moth the size of her fist while brushing teeth. Do you ever just get when you can see the title of a story and you just think, yeah, that's going to be a bit of a giggle? First of all, let me just show you a picture of the moth and say it was not in this person's gaff, it was outside at the window. The colourful insect, which has been widely spotted in the UK and Northern Ireland, is not common in Ireland. The insect is not poisonous or known to bite. Patricia said, "It's a big moth, I nearly want to charge him rent." Hilarious. It was about 11:15 last night and I went out to brush my teeth. Put my cream on my face, anti-aging cream, and I tell you, I nearly put the whole bottle on me when I seen it looking in the window at me. She continued, "I nearly died at the noise it was making at the window. Let me in, let me in." 2 years ago, a massive spider came in and I was screaming and roaring. And when I saw him last night, I got 10 times worse. And my son ran in and said, "What's wrong with you?" The story's actually not as funny as I expected. My son went out and took a picture. There you go. He'd had fangs. He'd go for your throat. I'm telling you, if you seen him, you'd run. He's not going to go for your throat. It's a big fly. It's basically just a non-colourful butterfly. My son put him in a jar and I said, "Ah God, you couldn't keep him in the jar, he'd die." But he put holes holes in it. Ah, so thoughtful. Make sure you capture the poor innocent creature. He's now inside my flower box with a big leaf over him, but he looks wrecked. How do you know if a big moth looks wrecked or not? Like, has he got bags under his eyes the way I do, or what's the story? I wouldn't harm him, but I tell you, I got such a fucking fright. Half a bottle of Olay agent cream has gone over him. The story was a little bit anticlimactic, so my bad. I thought it was going to be funnier than what it actually was. I can only imagine the absolute lads down in the comments right now. Oh, I've had big moths in my house after a night out. Shut your face. No, you haven't. The last thing what we're talking about down in Cork, I want to talk about, like, just really quickly want to touch on the festival that is down there that happened the other day. You've seen it on the news about a bad batch of drugs basically doing the rounds, and a lot of people suffering, and in some cases it being fatal. Literally the only way forward for festivals in Ireland is to recreate what they've done in England and have a dedicated tent where you can go and have all your drugs tested completely. Like, you're not going to get arrested, just completely confidential. Go and get your drugs tested and make sure there's nothing in it that's going to fatally harm you. Now listen, in an ideal world nobody would be taking drugs, but people are going to do it. People experiment, people try things. I personally have never tried anything, but at least give people the chance of getting them checked to make sure that they're going to return home after the festival. That's all that needs to happen. Sooner the better it comes into every single festival, and then maybe even soon just start like touching on it, bring a little table into a nightclub. Just make the whole environment safer for people, because at the end of the day people are just turning up to have a good time, and all they want to do is then go home after it. I know it's a little bit of a sad story, and I try my best to completely avoid them, but if I can encourage anyone watching this, that if you go to a festival and there's no tent where you can get drugs tested, well then just please just don't even take them in the first place. It's not safe. You don't know what's in them. Just, honestly, it's not worth the risk. Just go to the festival and have a few drinks, have a good time with your mates. As long as you're returning home after that festival, waking up the next morning grand, well then it's all good. But just don't try drugs. Just honestly, they're just bad news. So I was going through Twitter today and I came across this tweet from Dublin Fire Brigade, which basically reads out: firefighters from Tallaght Fire Station currently attending a car versus tram collision. The way they phrase it, tram versus car collision, they make it seem like it's on the undercard of a McGregor fight or something. Like, surely they could have phrased it a little bit differently. Here's a quick tip for all of you drivers out there: if you see a Luas, don't be on the tracks in front of it. As we all know, Luas drivers are highly underpaid for the work they do, and they're highly skilled at jobs, but if you pull out in front of them, it is 100% likely that there's gonna be a collision. Now I don't know if anyone was seriously injured in the collision, but judging by the pictures it doesn't look like there was any serious injuries. 4 men to face charges of alleged assault on football referee Daniel Sweeney at Matching County Offaly. 4 absolute dirtbirds. To quickly summarise this story, back in November, 4 blokes attacked a referee of the match that he was actually refereeing. Pure scumbags left the referee with a broken eye socket, a broken nose, a broken jaw and multiple fractures in his cheek. Don't get me wrong, some referees are absolute wankers and they're always gonna be, but no referee, no matter how much of a wanker they are, deserves that. Look at the pictures. That's absolutely shocking. Like, it is pure disgusting. The 4 people deserve a lifetime ban, and on top of that they all deserve to have their legs broken, never actually have the option of playing football again. Do you want to know the worst part? All 4 were arrested the week that this actually happened and were released without charge, but luckily this week it's came out that a file is being prepared and all 4 are going to be served with a court date, and hopefully some sort of justice is served. Pure wankers. And to the referee Daniel Sweeney, if you're watching this, I presume you're not a referee anymore, give me a text, let me buy you a pint for all the suffering you've gone through. Like, pure wankers. And as a result of it, the referee had to sit through a 5-hour surgery. There was also a chance of him going blind in one eye. Oh man, it's just pure disgusting. Now the old leaving cert. If you've done your leaving cert last year, that means today, the day this is posted, the leaving cert results have just came out, which basically means you receive your college offers in 2 days time. Anyways, I hope you've all done fantastic. I know it's only a small percentage of people that are actually watching this. Well anyways, if you're in 5th year or 4th year, it means you're going to be going through this very soon. As I said, I hope you all done fantastic. I hope you got what you wanted, but if not, don't worry, because like 98% of the stuff you can learn in college, you can actually learn from the comfort of your own home using a laptop. That might sound like I completely hate school and college. I don't. I understand you have to go to college to become like a dentist, a doctor, things like this, things that are never going to change, but anything creative, whether it be film, film, writing, acting, anything like that, you can do that all completely independently without college. You've just got the points you needed for the top course in your CAO application, but you're not that keen on going to college and your family are kind of pushing you into it. Just tell them, listen, man, dad, leave me alone. I don't want to go to college. I'm going to focus on what I want to do, not what you want to do. I done it anyways. My man, dad kind of wanted me to go to college. I done it just for the sake of it. I didn't even put too much research into the college course that I was doing. I wasted 3 or 4 months in college before actually leaving and doing what I kind of wanted to do at the time. So just don't waste any time. If you've no interest in college, if it's not something you're going to enjoy, just don't bother going and doing it in the first place. At least wait a couple of years to see what you actually have an interest in, and then maybe just go back then, because you always have the option, you're 18 or 19 years of age, have your whole life ahead of you. You don't need to know what you're going to do. Now that's got me from today. If you've actually made it this far in the video, I really want to say thank you very much. Also, do me a favour, hit the subscribe button, drop a like on the video, and drop a comment down below and let me know if you're still watching to this point. Also, if you enjoy these videos and you want to financially support me as a creator and maybe change my life in the process, go to patreon.com/Adam Redmond or click the top link down in the description. Also, I mentioned earlier in the video that some of you forgot to watch last week's video, so I'd really appreciate if you could go and watch that after watching this video, because the views on it are a little bit too low. And now that's got me from today. Thanks very much for watching. This has been This Week in Ireland, episode number 30, and I'm not sure if you can see that back there. I said that I would have it as part of me set, and there you go. I showed it in last week's video. I know you mightn't have been able to see it on the table, but anyways, next week it'll be different because I'll probably be back in my normal space. Oh yeah, last night I actually announced the winners of the t-shirt that I advertised in last week's video, so if you want to go and see that, go and follow me on Instagram at Adam Redmond Insta. Thanks very much for watching. See you later. Goodbye.